It's the seventh one I made back in 1968, and I sold it, traded it to the Moonshiners bunch, and I was glad to get this old guitar back because it's got history with it, and it really looks beat up and all that, but it looks pretty cool. I like it, you know.
Actually, when he got it back, it's in pieces, and we were going to try to just patch it up so we could hang it on the wall, but we just kept fooling with it till we got it back to where it plays.
I think they held it up and probably thought if you could shoot through the sound hole, it wouldn't hurt it. Probably. They didn't think about it coming out the back.
He has this ability to play music on the instrument that he builds, and the combination of the two feed on each other, and that's why the guitars are so near perfect, you know.
It's a EC tune. The tune is written right here in this community. One of EC's tunes. While he's sitting out there at the store, made up this tune. It's a G round and a C round, another G round.
I probably don't know it, but
well, you can do it. Living here where I do was not exposed to that many different kinds of music and stuff. You know, our music was homemade. EC was he was like a folk hero in this community here, and he did a nice job playing that guitar. Made it sound good, and he was definitely an influence on me. When I first had an interest in doing it, just trying to make a guitar, and some of those very first ones I tried to make, I was probably 10, be 51, that I've been messing with guitars, and probably maybe more than that. I don't know, that I was interested in it. The one that I stamped a number 1 in, the one Albert told me how to bend wood and helped me with some, that one I was about probably 16. I think I was 17 when I got it done. But as far as around here, Albert was the closest thing there was, you know, to an instrument maker. And he was always encouraging. Albert was always that to anybody. If Albert was my mentor, I learned more of that kind of stuff from him than anything else. Gerald is probably the main one who's hung around here the longest, and worked with me in the shop here since when he was young, till he got into his own business.
I sort of see him as the next step down from Albert, and then I see Spencer as the one next generation below me, so sort of a passing down of the craft, I guess.
The same was done for me, so I wouldn't feel right if there was a young kid who come around really wanted to learn and was really serious about it. You know, you'd have to help them. You know, it's just part of the code, you know.
He taught me how to play guitar and bass, and I ended up playing bass in his band for several years while I was learning to play the guitar.
Because if we can keep the kids playing, you know, learning to play, and I mean that helps everything. You know, they'll be this old time music. We'll always have it to listen to, and they'll, you know, those young kids grow up. They're going to be needing guitars, and so that's you know, something that's very important to me. The guitar can't wait to make sound.
So as far as craftsmanship's concerned, I have never seen anybody that had a better eye. He just knows when it's right.
I don't know, I've always, I guess, took pride in my work, you know, and whatever I did, you know, I wanted to make it as good as I could possibly do it. And I usually don't quit till I feel like I've done that. All my waking hours, I spend mostly in this shop, and the other thing I like to do is play music, and I do go out and do that some. But actually, my true favorite thing to do is just work in this shop, and I work in here, you know, as long as I can stay awake, usually. Well, it's after 3 o'clock now. I guess it is getting to be about bedtime.